name is Whitney Gans. I am 26 and I live in Marietta, California.
My name is Jordan Baker.
My name is Ty Wickline.
My name is Bryce Kendiff.
I'm Joe Doolin.
My name is Andrew.
Heavenly Father,
Actually, it was awesome. We got to spend time with the kids, and one of the major things was that we got to love on them, especially being a young man. They don't necessarily receive love from the male figures. It's pretty hard around here.
When I was painting a girl's face, and I was painting a butterfly, and I messed up. And she was really happy still with what she had. It looked horrible, and she was really excited.
from the evil one.
They really just need love. I think at the end of the day, what it comes down to is just being able to love. Having God's love pour out through us. I know, there's the American standard of all you ever need is money, which is true, but we're in a country where people don't have money and they live in shacks, or they live in a home that's not their own, or they're in a program for 2 years, or they're in a house till they're 18, and who knows where they end up after. But one of the things that I've heard, from kids and stuff that you meet who have managed to positively come out of these things, they tell me all the time that one of the things they remember is when people have come back to visit them. They may not remember their name or who they are or where they're from, but they remember faces and they remember love.
I know for myself when I was young, seeing a different environment was always very impacting, and so it's been cool to be on this side of it. Almost like, oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen third world country, I've seen need, I've seen poverty, I've seen all those things. And not that it doesn't affect me, but seeing these girls really experience some of that for the first time, the second time of their lives, and really seeing how blessed they are. But at the same time, I think dealing with themselves learning more about the character of God and who the Lord is, and how they need to be relying on Him for their strength, for their everything through this, and how they can't pour out what they don't have. So seeing them go to the Word and seeing them dig in, come to us for encouragement and wanting to know more, how can I encourage these kids more?
yourself to buy the one you found.
Is Mexico. These kids that don't have anything, and it seems like I have everything compared to them. They still just kind of throw themselves at you because they're looking for that love, especially from the migrant camp where they don't even have a word for love. They are trying to express something to us or to whoever they come in contact with. It's that whole thing about not knowing what love is or how to even say it. It's weird in my mind.
Really, just as I played with them, just kind of just praying over them, that God would continue to send godly examples, that for the boys, God would continue to send young men to shepherd them, and to raise them up, and to pick them up, and to show them love. Just seeing that simplicity in love given, and even as Bryce was saying, as we went into the camp, as they don't have a word for love, and just how we went, and there was such a barrier with the language, but as the day went on, how eventually through soccer and even mural painting that love was expressed, and I do believe that by the end of the day they could see, hopefully, just Jesus.
But then what hit me the most was, there's a ditch, and on the other side of the ditch, I was just kind of walking around, examining the surroundings, and I looked down and I saw what I thought was mud, and there was a spoon there, and you could tell the kids had been playing. But the more that I looked at it, I came to the conclusion that it wasn't mud. It was dog poop. And then just, it hit me there, and just thinking throughout the day that these kids were playing in dog poop. And for us, we just automatically jump back, oh, that's so disgusting. And yes, that is disgusting. It's dirty. But that's where they're at. They don't have so many toys to play with. They don't have a phone to pull out and play a Temple Run on, or an iPad to, learn their math on, or just even the smallest things like football, soccer balls, just those things they don't have at the migrant camp. It's what's ever around them, and they choose to play with the filth of this earth.
Okay, if you could leave a video full of pizza for her to watch in 10 years, what would you say to her?
I think the first thing I would tell her is that she has a daddy who loves her. And he may not be right there, intangible and in her life. But she has a God who loves her. And is everything that she needs. And he's there to swing with her. And he's there as she grows up and as I look at this world that she's been born into. And I see the difference of the world that I was born into, and the dad that I have. We still both have the same daddy who loves us. And he's still gonna be there for her. And all she needs to do is press into him and to know him. And I'll take